dear Pisces. This is a love reading for you where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We will also look into what they would tell you if they had the guts to tell you the truth with my own set of the Brutally Honest Oracle cards. And as an extended member to my channel, you can get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check this out through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And this reading will be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus, Vedic or tropical. And for Pisces, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. Can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Pisces person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And I will use the light SEER'S tarot for the readings part. And I will start shuffling your cards. When I open the deck here, I see the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So I'm getting the feeling that this person is trying to survive on their own. It's not super fun, but they find pride in surviving on their own. Okay. So I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Six of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. So it seems like they can't help of being nostalgic about a relationship in the past or something that, like a time when they were specifically happy, but they're trying to be courageous and live it through like alone. Okay, so I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world and the Queen of Cups together with the Six of Cups here. Yeah, so it seems like they have Pisces in their heart, in their mind. They're trying to prevail, but Pisces is in their heart and on their mind, most definitely. Six elements, Ten of Cups and Queen of Cups. And Ten of Cups is mutual love, so I think Pisces loves this person too, since they are most on your mind. And this person has a deep, deep love for you. It's not going to go away. They can prevail and go on their own, but they can only find like real happiness in your arms. Okay. So, 6 elements, thick cards. 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Pisces viewers. King of Pentacles. Some of you might be dealing with an earth sign, and this person, as I see it, is doing pretty well on their own, but they are hurting and they're very attracted to you, but they're also doing good personal work on themselves, which is great. So I want my dear Pisces to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. There, okay. So I will just tune in for a few seconds to you and the person most on your mind and what are their true thoughts and feelings towards you. So this is the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. And this is their feelings towards you, and this is what's on their mind. And we have a 7 of Swords here. So they feel like you are their, almost like, not the enemy, but it's a combative situation. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. I think you have maybe ignored this person or made them feel very protective of themselves. Maybe you have shut them down numbers of times, or they're just simply a person that likes to not show vulnerability. They don't want to show you how much they are hurting, and trying to act tough or seem like they don't have a problem in the world, but it's actually it's a lie. Okay, and this is in their heart, and we can see this combative energy again. Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, 5 of Wands. I'm feeling like you are very rock solid. It's like they can't rock you off your feet or make you change your decision, and they really want to make you to change your decision, or at least kind of win over you. I don't think it's really ill will. I'm thinking this person comes from a point of feeling a little bit desperate and losing something that's very important, and having slim chances of getting it back is making this person becoming a tad bit bitter. Okay. And this is the most likely action, and we see kind of non-action. The Star card, Temperance, they love you to death. They have gone through death because of you. Fool, death, Ace of Swords. I think this person have really, maybe there has been a breakup between you due to the Death card there, and this person has really used this time alone to transcend in great many ways, and they love you to bits and pieces, but I feel like you have shut them down many times, so they have forced to accept that you don't want them, and now they're becoming giving up their dreams, so then we're becoming a little bit bitter. Okay. So on their mind, we have an Ace of Wands together with a Knight of Swords. So they can't help but still wanting you, still wants to persuade you into taking action towards them or being with them. Knight of Swords and 8 of Swords. And they feel helpless. They feel helpless because whatever they do, like they do use their smartness and their wit and all their power to get what they want, they so deeply desire, but whatever they do, it doesn't seem to help. Maybe you have a hard time forgiving them, or you don't trust them, or simply you just don't want to be with them, so there's no solution to this problem. So this person is trying to figure out a smart plan, but always end up they kind of fall in, they try to plan how to get you to cave in, but in the end they are the one caving in, and it's not that they are giving up, it's just that they don't get what they want. They end up in a situation that they don't want to be in. And here we have the 10 of Pentacles together with the Knight of Cups. So I think this person definitely wants to commit to you, to spend the rest of their life with you, but they have a hard time persuading you from what I can see. And it's also an issue if this is more a tricky kind of person. In the past, they might have come off as someone that didn't care about you. And for some of you, this person doesn't want to lose that label on themselves. They still want to come off as a person that don't care about you, and that keeps them in a very in a mood of high anticipation, because they want you so much and they can't do like much to get you, because then they need to show how much they care and how much they love you. But also in that case, this person will have to cave in and eventually tell you what's really on their mind, and that is that they want to spend time with you, but and be with you forever. But do you want a person like this? Is the question then, if we see the later scenario where they are acting from their high altitude, or not wanting to lower themselves to being vulnerable or expose themselves. That's not very mature and not very brave. So on an emotional level, we see the Hierophant. And the Hierophant, it's a Taurus energy. This is a Gemini energy. And both these cards, we have Capricorn and Pisces, actually, the Scorpio, Cancer. So you might be dealing with any of these signs, or it just shows this person's different, like how their personality and their insight is changing over time when they're thinking about different things or going through different things. So with the Hierophant here, this person definitely feels like you are family, that you belong together. Their happy ending would be being together with you. So they have a goal of being with you and kind of bagging you for the future, like securing that you are theirs. So it might be putting a ring on your finger or make you commit to them. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles together with the Four of Wands. So I'm thinking here it comes in some kind of energy that speaks a bit about this person wanting freedom and wanting to they want to be committed to you, but they don't want to lose themselves. And that might be why they kept themselves on this high altitude, acting like they didn't care about you, so you wouldn't take away their freedom. If you knew how much they cared, you would they feel like you would get a lot of control over them, and then they wouldn't be able to keep their freedom. But now they're about to lose you, and that puts everything on edge. And they need to show you how much they care, even if that means losing their freedom. So here they're showing to me a very free type of relationship where both people are in it with a like mutual agreement that as long as we are happy and we have fun, we will be together and I will stick to you. But maybe you ask for more than that. You want something more. You already have it from this person. They are very loyal towards you. They just want to know that just because they love you, they don't become your slave or your like puppet. So and the Devil. So I'm thinking this person has like their own set of problems. It comes from being scared of being used or manipulated, or that someone else takes control over them. So they become a little bit of a control freak themselves, and they do a lot of self-destructive things, like acting like they don't love you when they do, just to win on this in this matter, or to get their agenda on the, like, this is what's going to happen. I decide that this is how the relationship is going to be. This is the amount of control I will give you, and I will have the rest of the control. So seeing here, they don't want to be your puppet, but they would very much want to be your puppeteer, like the one pulling the strings. So it's how much power a person have in a relationship. So this person would probably be scared if there was equal power, or if you had more power. And if they feel like they love you more, they feel that you have more power, and they might want to not show you the amount of love that they feel, so you won't get so much power. So it just shows that this is probably a childhood issue from this person, maybe being told by their parents that they couldn't make decisions on their own, or they always made a lot of mistakes, so someone else had to make the decisions for them, aka their parents. And they had to ask for permission, and they couldn't trust themselves. And this person, of course, wants to grow up into a grown up man or woman that can take their own decisions. So they are trying to prevent every authority that looks like their parents to get power over them. So it's a very childish thing, but it just shows that this person has never been allowed to form their own authority, and therefore they're still like a rebelling child. And it's not anyone's fault per se. It's just different circumstances that made this person not being able to grow in more harmonious way to become a grown-up. So instead they are acting these childish games and trying to get control over you so you won't get control over them. Rather be the one, the authority, than being the one that's like have lesser power in the relationship. This is connected to the Lover's card, and this is the Page of Cups. So this shows very pure love. It just comes from a very childish heart, if I will sum it up. And they will have problems showing vulnerability or letting you have power, because that freaks them out. It scares them, because then they will lose all their own authority and become a child in your household. And neither of you would want that. So I think the best solution to this is actually to learn to trust a little bit more yourselves and let this person have their freedom, and not care so much about what they do or micromanaging them, while you complete your life and do the things that you love, and travel and fulfill yourself in different ways with career and friends and social engagements. And I think this person will catch up with you and want to spend more time with you, and would want to commit more to you when they realize you don't try to micromanage them or take over their life. If you want this person, since they are most on your mind and all. This is the most likely action, and we have the Chariot here. So again, big longing for you, a big longing for a life together with you, prepared to put in a lot of energy to get that kind of life with you. So engagement, we can say. It's a lot of engagement because of passion. And here we have a 6 of Wands. So they just want to win. They just want to be... so in a dynamic of a relationship, it would be, if I were with this person, I would probably let them win a lot, because they are a baby and they love to win. For me, maybe it doesn't matter so much who wins and who doesn't win, as long as we have a nice day, okay? I will still get my will through in the end anyways, so, and probably that's the scary bit of this all. But this would be fun for me to make this person feel like the center of the universe, and applaud their small accomplishment and make them feel great about themselves, while like knowing maybe in comparison to certain things that's happening in my life, it might not be much, but it's much for this person, and I would applaud them and make them feel great, and even like giving them the pedestal space. I'm not saying that this is preferred. I'm just saying that this is what I would do in this situation. I will think that they are sweet, a little bit cocky, a little bit like full of themselves, and very childish. So even if it was my friend or like someone at work, and maybe they lied a little bit about certain accomplishment, and I would say, oh wow. So that's the energy I'm picking up there. But with you, it's another story. You're not as easily impressed. Probably you have gotten real tired about this bullshit. So you don't want to applaud their every little performance. So, oh mom, look, this I made this Lego boat from these pieces. Look how nice it is. Yeah, oh, beautiful. And this is maybe a grown woman or a grown man standing in front of you, so you are not impressed about their accomplishment. You just think, yeah, it's the same I did yesterday, so what? Okay. And here we have the 5 of Cups. So that makes this person very disappointed, because they can't seem to impress you. And why they can't impress you is because you want a grown person approaching you with like their own self-esteem. They don't need you to pet them on the head or tell them that they are great. They should know by themselves And if they know by themselves and are grown up enough, they will also be able to support you and be a grown-up person to also be your backbone. So it's not only you hurraying them and applauding them, that it's a mutual thing. Like I did this on at my job today, and the other person says, "Oh, congratulations, baby. I know how long you have fought for this. I'm really proud of you." And it goes both ways. But with this person, it probably doesn't go both ways. And so you're just not very happy with applauding their accomplishment. I have done the same. So I don't need to pat you on the head with this, because you should know by yourself that you are proud of yourself or you're not, or there was a mistake, you should do better, and I shouldn't have to comfort you and tell you that it's not a big mistake. So you want a person that's more grown up, and this person probably knows it, and they want you dearly, but they don't know how to be worthy of you, is what I'm seeing. Okay. So they will probably come and impress you here, but that don't impress you much. Okay, so you're not particularly interested in their performance. So I was scared of being used, so that's kind of summing up the whole reading. That's what has made this person act a little bit peculiar in the past. But they were always serious, so even if they acted like you didn't matter because they wanted to keep this superior position in the relationship, doesn't mean that you didn't matter. You mattered a lot, and you still matter a lot to this person. And they want to come back for you, and we see this here, but I don't know if you would accept. It seems a little bit cold and cutting, because simply you are not particularly impressed. You think, yeah, okay, so what? It's not something that is extraordinary, or not something that I can that will make my life better, that you are a person that needs me to support you all the time and tell you that you like pat you on the head like this. It's not fun for me. So I try to fight it, but it's very obvious that your song is That Don't Impress Me Much with, I think it's SHANIA TWAIN. Okay. So this is your point of view. I still don't know if I ever loved you. So you don't know if this relationship is for real. Is this just a parent-child kind of dynamic between you that made you feel like you wanted to take care of them, or you wanted to help them with their life, or prevent them from making mistakes? Was this a little bit like a bird with broken wing that you took in, or maybe pig with broken wing there, that you took in, and that so you don't know if this is just a pattern that you fall for people like this, but maybe you feel like it wasn't real love, or you doubt that it was real love. And my surrounding didn't approve, because they probably saw, this person is childish, they don't act very nice towards you, they don't take care of you, they are this little baby. So I think your friends and family said, is this really a good match for you? I don't think so. And I can't ever forget. So this person with their childish needs and their immature behavior have probably done stupid things in the past that's hard for you to forget and forgive. And for them to have a chance at you, they really need to impress you with something real, something that will make you feel sure that the old stuff won't happen again, like really sure that you will see like major changes. The grass was always greener elsewhere. I think the grass is greener for you now. I don't think that grass was greener for you elsewhere in the past. I feel like you were very loyal towards this person, but that loyalty has changed into this being very tired and not impressed at all. And now you would want like a partner that could really impress you, like someone that can step up their game and be like a real adult person, a real partner, and not a baby piglet with broken wings. Okay, so I will see what the divine wants to say about this relationship. So what they think reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, and how are you supposed to act upon that? Healing family issues. Your love life benefit as you forgive your parents. I feel that both of you are kind of acting out family drama inside this relationship. You had certain attraction points, like you were attracted to a certain type of person because of your family drama, and they were trying to prevent certain things from happening because of their family drama. It seems like this relationship could be a key to healing issues of the past that you are maybe not able to heal with other people. But it usually means for very dramatic, problematic relationships, what we learn a lot from these. So it's not, and just by being this, like having this change of heart with you, it just proves how much you have learned already. So I can just see that this dynamic is going to continue healing probably childhood issues of both of you. One person is forced to grow up and become their own authority, and you stop babying other people. They can take responsibility for themselves. So it's a win-win. And maybe you will learn this just by what have already happened between you in the relationship. But you also, with the reconciliation card, you have a chance of continue doing this also in the future if you would think that that's fun. And then we have rigid. So I'm thinking the divine feels that maybe you have become a little bit too on your high horse now. And you don't want to recognize that you have a soul mission with this person, and you just say hell no. Okay, is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? So I will take up the other illustration here. Could that wall be inside of you? Now is the time to become more flexible and to drop your rigid expectations of yourself and especially of others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little too. If you are willing to let others in, you will see a benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognize the wall that others may have put up. Don't take it personally if they don't want to let you in. This is their way of coping, and it has little to do with you. It's just them coping with their the seriousness of life sometimes. Okay. So I would urge you to watch the reading. What do they want to have happen between you two to get more information about this situation? Or the love reading for May that will show both of your perspectives. You can also watch the true thoughts and feelings from the previous month will be the energy right now. This energy is often the prediction for the future, so you will be prepared. And thank you so much for watching, and welcome back to watch my other readings and my future readings on this channel. Take really good care, and bye-bye.